The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
He's dealt with that really well. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Salah. Mbappe! Well, they've got it again.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Messi. Xavi Alonso. And it's Rodri. To Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through, he's having a shot! Goal! Santos! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fratesi. It's run loose here. Xabi Alonso. Messi driving forwards. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty, made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Santos are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Santos have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Xabi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Bellingham. Now it's Stoichkov. That is good strength. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Almost half an hour in now. Well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rodri. Rodri is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Bellingham. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great vision. Fratesi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Robertson. Van der Ven. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Fratesi. Dembele. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rodri. Looking for the run. Bellingham. Van der Ven gets across and deals with it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Robertson. Good ball. And the shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going...
And there's the end of the first half. Santos are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's a sharp little ball here, and this is Stoichkov. Up he goes! Goal! Santos! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's a sharp pass. Alonso. And here's Stoichkov. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And a chance! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball.
Mbappe, he goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Oh, he did so well too.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega al propietario de un deportivo azul localizado con matrícula Capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. And that is as far as they're going to go. Tries to play it through. Marquinhos. And it's Xabi Alonso. Irwin. Mbappe. For Xabi Alonso. Some really good ball movement. Messi! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Mbappe. He's having a shot! Pelé, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Thuram. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Thuram. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. Edmilson turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Bonucci. Spread out to the left. Out to the left it goes. Pelé. It's a promising position. It's a goal kick. Irwin. Irwin is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Right, Shevchenko. Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Edmilson. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. He is through, goes for a shot! Pedri. And here's Mbappe, and he's there to make the challenge. Pelé. Pedri. Al-Sadd looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. 15 minutes till half-time. Roberto Carlos. Edmilson. Cafu. Pelé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Rodri. And it's Stoichkov. For Stoichkov. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Cafu. Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Shoots! It's just beyond his reach. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pedri. Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Bale.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's looking at the... And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
With a quick request for support.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pele. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And here's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Xavi Alonso is behind this one. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Rooney.
Stoichkov! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
That pass isn't the best. Rooney tries a shot! Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Edmilson, not the most accurate pass. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bellingham is onto this, and he was quick to react. Edmilson, and it's Vieira. Al-Sad are looking to break at pace.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
And somehow it stayed out. Corner number 2 then. Throw it. Hangs in, he's got tall. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Stoichkov. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't...
And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Moved on forwards. Roberto Carlos. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Pele. Coming on the field, number 17,
Ribery.
Didier Drogba. Number 21,
Santos finding their passes.
Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
some tackle that. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Santos really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And here's Mbappe.
Santos clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Roberto Carlos ready to try one.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Roberto Carlos! That was travelling. Vieira is there, and he can pick it up. Santos are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He won't be happy with that one. Into the last 5 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Vieira.
And this is the big chance.
Number 24.
And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Alonso! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he's taking no chances there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cafu has it out wide and in space. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
There will be 5 minutes added.
It's the keeper's ball. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Del Piero.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Ribery. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Rooney. It's run loose here. Now, can they get him away?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And he's there to make the challenge. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt.
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Santos with the corner, there first. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good.
Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And Santos take the lead! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Stoichkov. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Stoichkov. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lahm picks it up out wide. Brilliantly cut out. Cafu.
Santos really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stoichkov. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Pepe is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Messi. And here's Stoichkov. That has been cut short. That's a good ball. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Stoichkov really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's found a way through, he's had a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. And they're quick to get it back. It's Xabi Alonso. And here's Hullet. And it's Lahm. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rodri. Now it's Stoichkov. Costa Curta. Xabi Alonso. And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's gone loose. Ibrahimovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Stoichkov. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was lovely, that.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Lahm charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, it's played into the terrific header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Costa Curta. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Santos leading 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Now Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Vieira gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's shot a goal! And it's Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 25.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, important interception. And that's a dangerous ball. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, There's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Shifted it to the flank.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ferdinand cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Roberto Baggio engages and forces him off the ball. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Howson is always looking to break lines.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Threads
de
one in.
acréscimo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cafu crosses it in. Roberto Baggio. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe, looking here to chip it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Stoichkov picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Mbappe! Good strike, quite an alarm. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. few ironic cheers tell the story. He won't be happy with that one. And Royce! Royce! Smoothness itself!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bellingham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Howson makes the interception. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe. Royce. Now, real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Royce clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bellingham. Dumfries gets across and deals with it. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Rodri. Played back in. He shifted it to the flank. Deep cross. And he's taking no chances there. Dumfries. Now it's Stoichkov. He's on it. Can he get away? They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso. And this is Stoichkov. Tries a shot! And it's in! Santos are all square. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard. Royce. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, there's the shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Now Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Santos! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Royce. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Royce. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Stoichkov chasing after it. Santos have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Rodri, that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham is onto this. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Now it's Royce. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Santos come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. Just the goalkeeper. He's had a shot! Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Owen. Rijkaard. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Stoichkov. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Owen. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. No way through. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Owen. Messi. It's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. He has found the way. Oh, shooting shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And yes, it's him again. Santos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. Well, a charge, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Owen. Bellingham. Irwin. Mbappe. And that's too far for anyone. Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Owen, chance for a shot! He has done it! Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 21.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Stood up well to him there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe, and he welcomes it in. Howson clears. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! Dumfries goes direct. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And the through ball. And he thumps it clear. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and...
Big chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 27, il numero 10, Okazaki. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Cannavaro concedes a free kick for that. This looks promising. Santos, moments now away from seeing this one out. Santos clearly now in lead preservation mode.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Howson is always looking to break lines. Costa Curta. And it's Xabi Alonso. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Xabi Alonso. And this is Ribery. And it's Xabi Alonso. Costa Curta. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Santos.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic. Bellingham. Rodri, Xabi Alonso, Santos finding their passes. Platini, Hullet, and he's being shifted off it. Now it's Stoichkov, now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. He steps in, and that's the end of that. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough.
Another pass, just keeps it ticking over, pinches it off him. That's a good ball out wide.
Rodri.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Rodri.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
And here's Stoichkov.
Now that's a lovely exchange. He's going for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Stoichkov usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Great ball, and he shoots! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Bellingham! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Santos with the corner, there first.
Played back in. This time, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Santos have their second corner now.
Turns and goes back. Chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mbappe.
Bellingham. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
And here's Platini. And it's Vieira.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Rodri.
Plays it long. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Platini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Santos making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around.
He'll fancy himself from here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Stoichkov!
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Irwin. Rodri. And Gabriel. Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? Goes long and straight. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nicely weighted ball. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And he's intervened well there. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Substitution for Germany, number 10, Gullit.
And we're underway again.
Number 8, Platini.
Santos really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pep Guardiola.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Xavi Alonso is always looking to break lines. Xavi Alonso is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Germany, number 20.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball's gone out of play. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Stoichkov. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Messi, and he's got the beating of his man. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
And he's going to have his name taken. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Stoichkov. Now it's Xabi Alonso.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Looking for a runner. Gets his head on it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution for Germany, number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 99.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Santos are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Jordi Alba is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
There's no flag.
Cross needs to be good.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Guardiola. He's gone for goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Batistuta. Ambitious ball here. Schneider. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Santos are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Can he get it through? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Abbiati sends that a long way. Back into the middle.
He has a look up, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi goes short. It's not an especially good pass, that. Santos are looking to go forward now. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Cafu. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of it.